Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Jesse Rush with Flingot Bows, and this is part 2 of making my take on a Calusa Indian bow. Let me refrain and what's the word I'm looking for? Let me relabel this video, okay? I'm going to call it How to Build a Calusa Indian Bow or whatever, the Calusa bow, but there is actually no record of a Calusa bow. They don't know how they made them. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the northeastern woodland Native American bow, because we're on the eastern side of the United States and that's the closest thing I can get. I'm not going to make the D-style Cherokee bow. I'm going to make the bow with the handle. The name of that type of bow is slipping my mind right now. I'll put it in the next video. But anyways, I'm gonna go through a material list with you guys. You're gonna need hide glue. You don't want to use wood glue or anything with sinew. I mean, you can, and it works just fine. But hide glue is just like sinew; it shrinks. Wood glue doesn't shrink. And there was a gentleman who did a test about sinew. He wanted to know what the properties were, why it was such a great thing to put on the back of a bow. And he was using Elmer's wood glue, and he found that his bow was actually sluggish. And then he made one with hide glue, and he found that it was very, very fast. So he did a bunch of tests. Sinew and wood glue, they both shrank with sinew and wood glue, and sinew and hide glue, but the sinew shrank with both. Then he did just hide glue and just wood glue. The hide glue still shrank, but the wood glue did not. So the test ended that you need to use hide glue with sinew on the back of a bow to get your result that you want. Okay, so here's what I'm using for hide glue. Knox gelatin, unflavored, unsweetened, regular gelatin. I'm going to use 4.5 packages, and I'm going to heat it up in a pot of hot water, not boiling, just really hot, and that's going to be my glue. And then, but before I do that, I got to come out here, and I have to take these 4 legs tendons that I have, and I've got to smash them up with this rock. You can use a hammer too, but I've got a Hammerstone here I use for flint knapping. And you got to smash them up with this rock. I'll kind of show you how to do it. I don't have a tripod or anything, so kind of a pain in the butt to do this by yourself, but I'm going to make it happen. So let's see if I can just pin this down with my foot. Okay, now what you want to do with the Hammerstone is you want to just strike the sinew, and you're not going to do it too hard and crazy. And you see the difference? There's a big difference there. There's a huge difference there. So, and you just continue that. You flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. This is my 3-year-old. Say hi, Tegan.
Hi.
He's all into everything I do. He'll probably be a good bowyer when he gets older. So, you do that to the whole thing. You need 2 hands to do it. And then once you do that, it becomes these fibers. You can rip this apart. There you go. It's hard to do with one hand, like I said, but you get these fibers, and you shred it all down, and all of this, into a bunch of fibers. And then you lay those fibers on the back of the bow. You dip the fibers in hide glue, and I'll show you that process. I've got a rigged up tripod here that I'm going to use. It's actually my tillering tree, and I'm going to use that and a clamp, and clamp my phone down, and hopefully you'll be able to see a good little view like about that, and you'll be able to watch me do this. Alright guys, so that'll be in the next part 3 of how to make a Calusa bow. Alright guys, Jesse Rush with Flingot Bows. Peace.